Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teresa. I do videos on whatever I want because I don't like putting myself in a box. And today I thought I would reflect on my year and a half on this weight loss journey. This has been an incredible journey. I cannot believe it's been a year and a half already. Time has just flown by, you guys. Wow. Um, yeah. Time's just flown by, and I don't know where time has gone. So, as I said, my name's Teresa. I do videos on whatever I want because I don't like putting myself in a box. And I thought I would just reflect on my journey with my weight loss. And so, yeah. So, back in February of 2023, I started my weight loss journey. I was 24 years old. I almost said 25. Whoops. Forgot my age for a second. I was 24 years old. I finally decided to go through a weight loss journey. How this came about, for those who don't know, is I was always an overweight big kid. I had a rare condition as a child called precocious puberty, which means, sorry, you guys, this one strand is really bothering me, which means I grew physically too fast as a kid. And so if we didn't treat the condition, I could have gone through puberty as early as the age of 5, and so that is why I am only 4'11" right now, and as you are supposed to gain weight as a child, eat a certain amount of calories, and so, yeah, we treated it with the Depo shot, which is birth control, and so, obviously, when you're slowing down the height of a child that's going this way, then the weight has nowhere to go, and so, yeah, grew up a dancer, so always around kids in leotards and always just noticed my body just being bigger than other kids, even though I had breasts at a very, very early age. That's not something I really was thinking about, I guess, when looking at other people's bodies compared to mine. I was really thinking about torsos and stomachs. And so yeah, I went to an elementary school. We had uniforms. We had to tuck in our shirts. I hated that part. I didn't hate the uniform, surprisingly. I hated the tucking in the shirt part. And I always had to wear my pants at my belly button because my mom always kind of pointed out my muffin top. Um, so yeah, I absolutely hated that. We had a hard time getting like the buttons to like stay closed. So we found ways to like I don't know, we found this weird, like, sliding thing that ended up working, but sometimes it would come undone, and it was just really awkward. So, moral is I just always grew up a big kid, and I was kind of talked about, within the family, immediate family, about losing weight. Anytime it was kind of brought up to my mom about losing weight, she would, for some reason, bring it up to me and be like, "Oh, well, we could both lose weight." Why? I don't really know because that's basically just telling your kid, like, "You're fat, you need to lose weight," and internally, you already know that. So, yeah, um, but I didn't really start to care too much until really college, my first 2 years of college, and then something happened when I turned 24, and I really got to see what it was like for my parents living with type 2 diabetes. Now, I am adopted. I have a closed adoption. I don't know anything about my family's medical history. So, I have now since then, since deciding to go on a weight loss journey, I have gotten to go through medical testing. I mean, medical testing, genetic testing. I just did 23andMe. And I do know I have a little bit of a risk for type 2 diabetes, but it's not a great risk. I don't actually remember my percentage for the type 2 diabetes, but, um, I was like, "Yeah, there's no way I want to risk type 2 diabetes." I've also learned that being Asian, especially South Asian, you're already at risk for metabolic syndrome. So that increases your risk of um, type 2 diabetes and a couple of other things that actually will lead into type 2 diabetes. So I've also like looked into that of like, yo, like what does my race alone put me at risk for? And so ended up talking to my doctor. There was no way on earth that I was going to do this without her. I literally like 2, 3 days before I even went to the doctor to bring it up, the episode of Full House where DJ wanted to lose weight for Kimmy's pool party, played, and so I was very aware of the hard left turn that it could take, and so brought it up to my doctor, we started Fenterman, that's what I took for a year, I took the necessary breaks, I lost 58 pounds between February of 2023 to December of 2023. I went off of it until April. Between December of 2023 and April of 2024, I gained 14 pounds back. And I was like, okay, like if it keeps going this way, you know, again, risking type 2 diabetes, this is what I'm avoiding. So, talked to my doctor again, finally got her to agree to the type to getting on Fentanyl again. Took it again for, like, 2 months, wasn't doing anything, and then added Topramate to the mix in, like, January, um and then, yeah, we had to kinda play with the dose on that, and finally, it's been working, and if you guys saw my last video, I didn't know when I needed to see her again. I was kind of nervous because I'm getting kicked off of my parents' insurance, and I have my friend's kids next month, literally in a couple of weeks, and I had an appointment scheduled with her, my doctor, like 1, 2, 3, like 4 days after I'm done watching the kids. So, stress with that could affect the weight loss and stuff like that. There was a lot of things kind of going into it. And so I finally messaged her and I was like, hey, like this is a situation, it's all working. I want to be able to lose a couple more pounds before I see you, if I have to see you, but can we just refill the meds? And so she refilled them anyway, so I don't have to see her in September, and I don't have to see her in October. So that's all good. Thank the Lord. I can just continue on as normal. So yeah, so that's kind of just all of it in a nutshell as far as the journey thus far. It's definitely been emotional. I actually was not until this week, honestly. This week I've lost a pound and 8 ounces, and that's really because it's post period. Um, I think what's going on now this time around is I'm not losing anything on my period, which is okay. Um, but yeah, wasn't losing anything for the last 2 weeks, but the week before, so before my period, it was just really stressful and emotional. And then I think I was overdoing it with working out. And then, yeah, just period and hormones. And yeah. So it's just kind of interesting to reflect because I went through a photo album and I always thought that once I would lose weight, I would focus on my torso because every single time you go through like a weight loss journey or you think about losing weight or you just see a weight loss commercial out there, it's all focused on your belly and getting a flat belly. And now when I look at old photos of myself, I have some that I'm going to show you guys. I look at my face, how much weight I was carrying in my face, how much weight I was carrying in my upper body. Um, so yeah. So this is from my Instagram. If I can show you guys. So this is I don't know what year these are, to be honest, you guys. But yeah, you can see just like how much weight I'm carrying in the upper arms, in the chest area, and I was always a girl with a big chest. That's probably honestly due to the precocious puberty because of having boobs at an early age. Um, that's me. This would be 2017 because this would be my high school open house. I loved that dress, by the way. I don't know why. I just really liked that dress. Still 2017 because that was me actually graduation day. And it's really interesting because in some of these photos, like my face looks really puffy. And then in other ones, like it looks completely fine. So I don't know what that's about. And I've had my thyroid checked out because I guess that can be a sign of like low thyroid. I've had my thyroid checked out like 2 years ago. It's all been fine. So yeah, me and my grandma. So, and this was before I really knew how much sodium was affecting my body. So, if you guys don't know, Asians hold a lot of sodium, more than other races do. So, that means sodium and salt, our bodies will hold on to that water weight more so than other races. So, like, I had dinner last night. I just did like homemade tacos and I do my own seasonings, so I just literally leave out the salt in it, but I did have 3 mini tortillas, and they're 125 mgs of sodium each, and I had 3 of those, so that's 375 mgs of sodium, and then whatever I had for ranch, and I gained 3 um, not 3, 6 ounces. Sorry, my parents are coming back. So, this is me, a different graduation. Um, it's after 2017, so, like, 2 years after that. Me again with my grandma. Sorry, it's, like, really dark. I'm trying to, like always forget I have to hold this, like, opposite. So, yeah. So that's really interesting. I have found out that something that I do not like about the internet and about the health community is I do not like when people are sharing their extremes of on of how unhealthy they were and then telling people to like not lose weight. The thing is the girls who do that now it's important to share those stories, but it's important to know that the ones who do that did so without medical supervision, and that's why they were so unhealthy. Excuse me. And it was an extreme situation. So, I've heard stories on TikTok of people going girls really specifically, girls going into calorie deficits that are so extreme that they're losing a lot of hair, which, yes, that is normal in a calorie deficit, but then they're also losing, like, teeth. I've never heard of that in a calorie deficit. I'm sure that's probably possible, and there's definitely probably risks that come around with being in a calorie deficit, um, and affecting your oral health. But again, there is a healthy way to lose weight. And so when they make these videos and then they start sharing about how you just shouldn't lose weight, then that's really unhealthy as well. So I do want to encourage anybody that yes, you can still lose weight. Just please, 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 if you have the resources and if finances allow you to, please do so with a doctor's supervision. No, you do not have to do it like I did, where you get medication to help you. But even if you have a conversation with your doctor and say, "Hey, I wanna lose weight, but I don't wanna do it with medicine. Um, this is how I wanna try it." And then maybe you are comfortable with doing it with medication, and then you say something on the lines of, "If this doesn't work in X amount of months, then we can try medication," or something, you know? Just have that open communication with your doctors, please. So that's something I've noticed that kinda gets under my skin a little bit, is these young girls talking about their extreme, um, calorie deficits that lead to EDs, and then telling people to, like, not lose weight. There is a healthy way to lose the weight. Just like I said, if you have the resources, if your finances allow it, please do so with medical supervision, because there is a lot of risks that comes with losing weight. And so it's not just about, the number on the scale and all of that kind of stuff. There's so much more that goes into it. And yeah, you wanna make sure you're still getting the proper nutrition, that you're still keeping, your muscle and all of this other stuff. So, I'm not gonna go into it because I am not a medical provider and I don't wanna spread misinformation out there. But I will always encourage all of you that if you want to lose weight and you want to do it for good reasons, um, you know, please, please, please talk to a medical provider, um, if you can. I know not everybody can. So, yeah. I was gonna say something else too. Yeah, a medical provider can walk you through the risks and yeah. Oh, I remember now. Um, you have to do it for your own reasons. I What also bothers me is a lot of people will say that people who lose weight are just insecure, and that's not true either. Everybody loses weight for their own reasons. Um, so far now that I've started back up, I've lost, 4 pounds, on my way of losing 5 pounds, and I'm actually really excited because, once I lose another pound, I will hit losing 50 pounds in total again, which I'm so excited about because I always want to stay under that like 50-pound mark, um, in total of what I've lost. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, not everybody loses weight because they're insecure. Like I said, my reasoning really truly was for health reasons. I don't know what I'm at risk for. I can't look at any of my family members and be like, "Oh, yep, that person has diabetes. I'm at risk for that too," because the facts are I am not biologically any of these people's s- blood, you know. So, that's just what I have to say. And so I'm very, very proud of my journey. I have no regrets whatsoever. I am so, so incredibly thankful to have the doctor that I have. I could not do it without her. And honestly, if I had any other doctor, I don't even know if I would have started this journey or not. I'm just so happy that we have the relationship that we do. And yeah, I definitely got blessed with the best somehow. And so, yeah. um, just thank you all for the support as well. We have a lot of subscribers. I do know from looking at analytics, though, that a lot of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please, if you watch my videos, just hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out my channel. And I still want to try to get to like 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm hoping to just, for the medicine stuff with the weight loss, I'm hoping to be completely done by December, but if my body is okay and is still going to allow me to, and if I can still lose, get to my goal weight with medication, um, then I'm looking at still going until March, but I kinda don't wanna do that, and I don't really think my body's gonna allow me to do it, but we'll see. So, let's see if we can get to 300 subscribers by the end of 2024. And yeah, thank you all so much for your love and support. It means a lot to me. Like I said, like this video if you liked it, hit subscribe down below, hit the bell for notifications. I post every single weekend. I'll post next weekend, and then I will not post after that because I'll have my friends' kids, and then we'll just continue from there on. All right, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.